You know, after Star Trek Discovery, I kind of thought that Alex Kurtzman and crew couldn't possibly butcher Star Trek any more than they already did.
On that, you could not be more wrong.
Yeah, well, I should have known better. Should have known better. Of course, I was wrong, because last week the teaser trailer for Star Trek Section 31 was released. This is a movie starring Michelle Yeoh as her character from Discovery, Emperor Phillipa Georgiou. Now, if you don't know, Section 31 is a secret organization within Starfleet that first appeared in the Deep Space Nine episode called Inquisition, where Dr. Bashir was accused of being a spy. That was all a ruse. The accusations were made so that Agent Sloan of Section 31, played by William Sadler, could try to recruit Bashir to Section 31. Section 31 actually showed up in only 2 other Deep Space Nine episodes throughout its entire run. It was then featured in 4 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise. Lieutenant Malcolm Reed, the tactical officer on the Enterprise NX-01, was also a member of Section 31 for a bit. But there were only 3 episodes of Enterprise where Section 31 appeared. Now let's flash forward a bit to now. Like I say, Section 31, previously sparingly used, was always presented as very mysterious, very secretive. But now here comes Alex Kurtzman, right? Alex Kurtzman and guys, they don't seem to understand why it's important that this super secret organization be very mysterious and used very sparingly, because it's dark, it's mysterious. So let's use the hell out of it. Yep, that's right. Features prominently in season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. And Section 31 in Discovery, not so secret at all.
Burnham, Section 31's liaison just got here.
Seems everyone knows about Section 31.
Section 31 headquarters.
Section 31 will find a way to track you.
There's Section 31 officers coming to transfer you.
Super secret. Section 31 has its own fleet of ships?
Defense against the Section 31 fleet.
That's a Section 31 ship.
They have their own comm badges before they're even supposed to be used. They have comm badges, which they openly wear on their uniforms when everyone recognizes that there was Section 31.
Section 31.
So in season 2 of Discovery, Georgiou has become a member of Section 31, but at the end of season 2, she, along with the crew of the Discovery, go off to the 32nd century, that whole Red Angel debacle stuff. I guess I didn't watch after season 2, honestly. I didn't watch 3 or 4, but I guess at some point she gets sent back in time because of some encounter with the Guardian of Forever. So now she's back in a more modern time for where she was before, to become a member of Section 31.
Section 31?
Fancy.
Now, this Section 31 is just a movie. This 4 years ago, when this whole idea was first conceived, this was going to be a spin-off TV series with Michelle Yeoh being the star, but it ended up being stuck in developmental hell due to COVID, a writer's strike, the SAG strike, all those strikes. It slowed it all down. But I guess since Michelle Yeoh won an Oscar, there's a little more impetus to get this project moving, add some star power to Star Trek. But still, it's just a movie. I guess they couldn't get enough money to make it into a series. For whatever reason, it's coming out. The trailer was released at Comic-Con. And wow, I don't know who the hell this show is for. I don't think it's for actual Star Trek fans, but I've watched this a couple times. I regret it every time. But let's take a peek at this trailer and see what modern Star Trek is all about. All right, let's get this going.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Yeah, literally 2 seconds in. What the hell? Oh my God. So this preview contains misfit content as determined by Starfleet Command Media Division. You know, there's a media division. Okay, whatever. Colorful metaphors. Okay, that's what Kirk called swearing. Disintegration. Delton fraternizing. If you know what Deltons are, that's very sexually oriented. Reference to unauthorized time jumps. One of the producers, I think said something about being inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians, I enjoy the Guardians movies. They're fine, but it's not Star Trek. And Star Trek should not be inspired by the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
An emperor can only be loyal to duty. Thus does the empire remain strong.
So let's remember that this is a movie, just like a couple hours. This is clearly Georgiou as a young child. I'm not certain where she's at. This is supposed to be during the Terran Empire, which was technologically advanced, 23rd century, same as original series. Go back and watch the Mirror Universe episode. This looks like some sort of weird agrarian planet. These uniforms of this. These uniforms never made any sense to me. They had no feeling of Star Trek to them, even back when you had, they showed Mirror Universe in DS9. They showed it in the original series. They showed it in Enterprise. They weren't these uniforms. This is all very much Discovery-esque. I guess she had experienced trauma and then became Emperor on this planet where there's a windmill. What are we telling? I'm getting Canto Bight vibes off this scene. I'm certain there's, dance clubs and everything in Star Trek. It's just not what you would expect in a Star Trek show. Star Trek is about Starfleet and exploration.
Phillipa Georgiou, you're a tyrant who murdered her own people by the millions. The past always catches up with you.
What is this weird flirty thing that she's doing? She's trying to be this, and I think I remember this a little bit from the first season. This weird sort of oddly sexualized character kind of reminds me of the way Kira was in DS9 when she was the intendant in the Mirror Universe. Mirror Universe Kira. If you've only watched new Star Trek, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Maybe go watch some DS9. It'll be good for your soul.
You're Section 31.
So this here is Rachel Garrett. If you don't know who Rachel Garrett is, that's go watch some actual Star Trek. Rachel Garrett is a captain of the USS Enterprise C, NCC 1701C, the fourth starship Enterprise. And it was destroyed at the Battle of Narendra 3, I think, in 2344. This was featured prominently in the Next Generation episode, Yesterday's Enterprise. So she looks like a younger woman here. This probably means that when Georgiou was sent back in time, she either arrived in the late 23rd century, early 24th century. So she's really not back in, the time where Discovery was, which is pre-original series. At least I'm guessing. Or quite possibly, the writers don't give a shit. That's actually probably a higher percentage. Okay, gotta back that up. I don't know what the F this thing is. What in the hell is this? What? I don't... Is this like dime store Borg? I mean, it's like, he looks like he's got a power suit on of something. It's like bad Fallout. This is not Star Trek, guys. What?
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Let's get in for this. The music doesn't even fit. Star Trek is always about orchestral music. This is, I think, where we get our Guardians vibe, this Misfits and everything. Again, look at this dude with the cyborg thing going on here. Then we got badass Vulcan here. I don't know who's that in the back and what. None of this is making any sense. Not they're telling us anything.
31 is a Black Ops division. Spy work. Starfleet is here to make sure no one commits murder.
What a cute idea.
That's our little exposition to explain what Section 31 is. Again, I think Kurtzman and crew have completely butchered and bastardized what Section 31 is. They're trying to make it some cool thing, some Mission Impossible thing with all these quick little jump cuts. It looks to get like some fucking TikTok video put together. This music is killing me.
It's gonna be bumpy and bad.
Yes, that is an accurate description of this movie. I know it's going to be true. Academy Award-winning actress Michelle Yeoh just ate an eyeball. What was the robot dude doing here? Look at. Let's just kind of lumbering along here. So wait a minute. Watch this again. So she's being attacked here, right? Literally, you miss? That's terrible. That's like, you know, the remastering of Star Wars where Greedo missed Han. Oh.
You're a bad bitch.
Tell me you haven't watched Star Trek. This is literally gotta finish it. Hold on.
We can't trust you with our lives, but here we go.
Somebody's got to keep it lively, right?
Get ladies, now let's get information.
Okay. So I literally have no idea what the show's about. But it has no tonally nothing to do with Star Trek whatsoever. The fact you're picking on Section 31 as part as the main storyline completely misses the point of what Star Trek is. So this is certainly going to be horrible. I can't imagine it would not be. But you know, Michelle Yeoh is such a bad bitch because yeah, that's Star Trek talk to me. Literally, guys, just stop. Okay, the horse is dead. Stop beating it. They're literally just they're putting Star Trek on whatever they want as a freaking skin suit, like in Men in Black when the alien killed Edgar and put on an Edgar suit. This is offensive on so many levels and just like stupid. Someone paid for this crap. Anyway, I'm not certain when it's coming out. It's probably early next year, and I'm definitely going to watch it and probably roast the hell out of it. Anyway, oh, my poor Star Trek.
Look how they mess with my boy.
Questions, comments, witticisms down below. Click all those good buttons. See you guys later.
Illogical! Illogical!